between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm. Now we won't go back home today, until the very last hour. We still got few more days to slay, it's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm. does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm
I was just turning my head to say I'm back, but just give me a minute. I need to set something up really quickly. And I look over and there's text. Let's see. Excellent. That's sick and I love it. That's money that you can use on food every day every day you have a class. We're gonna see if that works out like it needs to. It's very exciting. I'm putting the refund away in a CD to build a little interest. That's a good idea. That has a thumbs up from me, Chief. See what I did there? All right, madam, if you are still there, I have a job for you. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to game time. Shut up. Wait. Shut up, you. Alright. I have a request of you, madam. I want you to go into the rewards, and I want you to play with the new TTS bot. Sound should be on.
Blaja.
Blaja. Oh, God. There's no more music, but there should still be sound, of course, for me. While I'm currently pulling up the game. I need to do a thing. Nope. Don't like me. Don't like hearing me. Now change the... Yeah, I've changed it again.
It's purple now.
Good. I changed that. I changed the cooldown timer down to a minute. And if you actually look at the thing, it actually gives you a little bit more instruction on how to actually use the new TTS bot. Yes, that's GLaDOS. God, you guys take care of yourself after DMing? I just walk off into the sunset and never to be seen again. Jeez. I just vanish and then reappear when it's necessary. When it's comedically perfect. Yes, when you were still starting. No, wait. So fun fact, when you sent me the long message, I was actually playing D&D at the time. So I actually didn't even get a chance to read it. And I went to read it this morning, and that was what I have a lot of shit I need to take care of, and I started taking care of the stuff. So my plan is to, as soon as I'm done with streaming, stop, read that, respond to that. I also need to text my mom, and then I also need to work on laundry and then cook dinner. Yes, I did. I commented. Or I guess you might not have actually been able to hear me comment. Yeah, no, I said that. I said, A, that's sick. B, that's money that you can use for eating, you know, before classes. That's even better. Yeah, that one. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. I'm sorry. Yes, I heard it. Yes, I read it. And yes, I commented. I need to get the... There's a thing a friend of mine uses, which is closed captions, for when people actually can't hear what it's saying. As long as it can pick up what I say properly enough. Be great. You commented. She passed it to fuck out. It was funny. I might have gotten elbowed in the face 1 or 2 times. Yeah, sadly, though my classes are at a smaller campus with no cafeteria, so I don't know if I'm gonna do besides pack a lunch. Just you know, on the way there, grab some Sonics, walk into class, slurping down a Route 44 beverage, slurping down a Route 44 bevy. I know, calm down, madam. Calm down. "50% of me was gonna go, what the fuck does that mean?" And the other 50% went, oh yeah, that's what that means. Never mind. I may have to turn the settings down for this a little bit more. Let's see. This is for now.
Got my sights on you.
Good to know.
I finally fixed the damn radiators. Now if they could do something about the smell.
My plug-in pot to make food every day. In the middle of class, just... Teacher looks over and goes, what are you doing? Just making lunch. You got enough for the class? Opens up freezer bag. Yes.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed.
Is it because of the vid?
Manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapons.
Got it. That still sucks.
You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Spread fuck. Unfortunately, Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
See, it's easier for a person like me to go, here's an idea, and to go like Uber Eats. But you are a person that has very specific like needs and interests when it comes to like what you eat because of your very specific diet. Which makes me go, shit. And I would never subject anyone else to the concept of, you know, ramen noodles and sandwiches every fucking day other than myself. But fuck.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Yeah. Again, you know, really easy to just look over at your phone and go, yes, I can order in some Sonics or some McDonald's. And go, yes, I can eat this. But then, yes, that is like a mother of like 1 of 5 problems, like in quick thought. Tell you though, I will show up to class eating the damnedest shit. Do it. Walk in the door, just a bowl in hand, just... God, I want some Frosted Flakes now. And I have Frosted Flakes. I should go eat some of those at some point. Not today, though. What was your relationship?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
See, both of you said this, and I'm sitting here thinking of someone walking into a classroom with neck bones or pig's feet. Something actually heinous that would make the teacher have to look over and go, that needs to not be in this room. I cannot focus.
No. How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
I realized I didn't actually say this aloud, but when he asked about the picture, I lied and said yes, he still has the picture. Ooh.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Man. No better time to start drinking the water than, like, you know, almost 2 o'clock. That's why I'm sticking to water until like 6. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I said that about the picture and about how he died. I saw there was in fact the option for the drop pod accident, but I said he got eaten by ferals instead. I'm sorry, but can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in him anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Alex never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Hold on a second. Jacob said exactly what the hell I was thinking. You haven't read the posters? Bold of you to assume I can read. Unfortunately, I actually built this character with intelligence. If this is a Fallout run, low intelligence may be the run of the game, or the name of the game. Low intelligence, high perception, high strength. Teehee, I see your skull from 5 miles away. It is now plastered across the wall. No. Shame on you. Jessie Doyle.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indenture contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Way I see it, she doesn't have much choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I wanted to ask something.
Be my guest.
I can't ask about why they're after his head now. Fuck. Okay. Do you plan to play New Vegas at some point soon, Jacob? Resubmitted my FAFSA and it took all the 15 minutes to complete. That's a good thing, isn't it? Only the FAFSA usually takes a lot fucking longer than that. Given it used to take my dad like a month and a half to get mine filled out. So. Oh boy. Man, part of me is like, I should put Fallout, I should put Skyrim on the list for next year to see if I can race Jacob to beat Skyrim before he beats Fallout New Vegas. Have you played New Vegas before? I can only assume you have. Because I'm like, If you haven't, I'm like, I should throw Skyrim on the list for next year. Try to race. But I'm like, no, Jacob's gonna put in one 10-hour day and be like most done. Never played New Vegas nor Skyrim. Sick. I've played New Vegas. I've played Fallout 3. I've played 4. I have played Skyrim, but not a lot of it. Like, I remember getting doing enough to get past the dragon, get into the first town you can get to after that, getting past the point of fighting your first dragon and getting the dragon shout, or getting a couple of dragon shouts. But that's over 10 years ago at this point. So FAF says updated where there's more user friendly. Oh, that's good. I think of a dumb character like I did for Fallout 3. Charisma Chadson, who had 10 charisma stat. Oh boy. Oh, you're playing New Vegas, not 4. Okay. I was gonna say, if you're playing 4, your charisma really doesn't matter as much. But if you want to play a character with low intelligence, you can still go through conversations in New Vegas, at least. There's me who is 100% down for that idea. So when you go to play this game, I would like to be... Wait, hold on. Has my bot been doing his job in Discord? Let me double check. Bot has... Yep, it's in fact been doing the job. Cool. Yeah. It's been letting us know that you're, No, I knew you meant Christina. Okay. Make sure it notifies me of when you go live, so therefore I can go, oh, cool. Yeah, let me go ahead and get in there and watch Fallout, and watch him over here fucking play Fallout New Vegas. Let's hope he doesn't get bit by a Cazador. Ha 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 ha. God, I love Cazadors. Oh, I don't. I fucking hate Cazadors. Cazadors fucking suck. Cazadors and Night Stalkers fucking suck. Trying to finish up the last few games on this year's game clear list. What do you have left for this year? I remember you've beaten, I think, 96 or 97 games already out of 100. What do you got left? Oh, next is Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster. Okay. While you're playing this, Udom, please tell me what you do here.
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Big fish in a small space station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Has it got less hot here?
You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly. Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it.
Wasn't the whole overheating problem your fault to begin with?
Gracious, no. I can't imagine what gave you that idea. I only facilitated communication between the board and Chief Tennyson. It's not my fault she was stubborn. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not Junlei's.
My, aren't you, excitable.
I'd like to strangle you. Anyway. No! Parvati has plenty to say here, and I respect her. Short list of games to pull from, wrap up the end of the year. Yeah, I made the realization that if you're beating 100 games in a year, and there's only 52 weeks in the year, you have to beat at least maybe two games in a year, or within a week. And within that same time frame, you have to, about 2 games a week. I'm like, So yeah, it's a good thing that you have some short games you can latch on to kind of like round that number out. It's a good idea. Just never pick up a JRPG. You'll never have a problem after that, until that. Actually, no. Again, with the way that you play games, with the way you play games, it'll definitely work out if you still played a JRPG, like a longer JRPG type of a game. Just never play an open ending game. Like that. I was gonna say like an MMORPG type of a game. Like I want to get to the story of, say, Final Fantasy Online. Nice idea. Boy, how that would suck. What are those games? So do you have any of the Sword Art Online games planned to play? If not, there's so much of me that's like, I want to throw one of those at Jacob and have him try to play one of those. That'd be funny to watch. No, I don't mean .hack. Oh. Ooh. Watching you play .hack would be fun too. I'm not even sure if I'll actually get around to playing it.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference.
Treat her with respect.
I'm sorry my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Does that work for you, Parvati?
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Why are there armed guards near?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
To watch your back, you mean?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
Gotta be honest, that grip strength you're twirling around, thought it was from... I'm gonna be honest, I've never owned a kunai. If I did, it'd be fun. But these are... No, this is a hand grip. This fucking... Yeah. I do have the fidget rings too, right here. I can just kind of do this and go. I like fucking with these things like this, so I kind of just spin them around like that. It's real simple. But I can't keep doing this because it actually does start to detract from everything else I'm trying to do, like it is right now. So then I have to make sure I put them down. I did this a lot during D&D last night too, where I kept messing with stuff and I realized I need to put stuff down. So I, every now and then, probably just do like this and go, and just slide a little further away from me so I could focus. What was picking up on a second mic? I kept picking up a second on mic. Okay, good. Yeah. I mean, not good, but whatever. I know for, like, last night it was really bad. I was like, oh man, the tism is coming out in full form. So I was like, need to put stuff away because I could hear, like, I could see, like every now and then whenever I go for, like, one of the clicking, it would just activate the mic, activate the mic, activate the mic. So I was like, I gotta stop. I have to stop. Teehee. AI was talking. Anyway. Oh, Al. Gay. You keep calling officers on their promenade benign.
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Anyway, can you get me to Stellar Bay?
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So, no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
No would have done it. You didn't have to crack open a thesaurus.
Best to be clear, I believe.
So what's with the doors back there, dude?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
So you get to play butler to the big guy. Fun.
To serve at our most esteemed chairman's behest is an honor, and one I'm most thankful for. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
So back to my other questions.
Ask away.
Goodbye. Here's the part where I stop and hit F5. Give it a nice 5 seconds. And then I try to pick up this triangle on the way out the door. I want to get a good 10 steps away before I try to have any conversation about what we just discussed. Because, in all seriousness, fuck them. Wait, why am I here? What did you need from me? Right.
Gracious. Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that shouldn't be.
Okay.
Any times.
Looking for the medical. Yep, over there, medical bay.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Got word from Udam, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Just watch yourself.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones.
You're a doctor?
If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse? No, you really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Just meet me on my ship as docked by the promenade.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Cleric.
Cleric.
We expect you out here again. Canned surfish is already sold out again.
Who knows? Halls are scarce. Back in Triangulum, there were hundreds of spaces.
Alright, what level ups we got? I'm still highly in the lowers because of drug addictions. Woohoo! That -8. Look at that -8. -4. -3. -7. -3s. Yuck. Alright, what am I increasing this time? I want to try to get to another round set of numbers if I can. So I could up this by 7 and I could get hack up to 40. Or I could throw 10 into dialogue. I'll throw 6 into dialogue and 4 into ranged. So that'll round me out handguns wise. For handgun critical damage to go up. And then I'll do dialogue the rest. Because I'm actually enjoying the... Ooh. That's fine. We had a friend finally join us for D&D, and let me tell you just how autistic our group is over his character. Oh, God. Also, ad start in 5 minutes. Be ready for that. I have never heard autistic used as a verb, and I'm concerned. Not entirely, just a little bit. Also, I'm going to snooze this one time. Just because it wasn't fair, because I was gone for the actual start of the stream. Wasn't actually here.
Purple Berry Crunch, Sugar Gel Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch. Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and peanuts in it. It's time for a day out.
No, don't worry, Vicar Max. I didn't forget what you wanted. So we're going to go ahead and try to do that right now. Sapphire Wine, was it? No. The Empty Man? Yep. Doesn't say this is stealing. I just need to get in there to that terminal. All right. Activate. It's gonna give me attack.
Dang, that's impressive.
Shh. Well, this just led me around to the opposite end of this. Good to know, I guess. I give that a second for that to come back. Let's see. So this friend is playing a wizard who is slightly a joke. His character's name is Eric, but when said out loud, the name sounds like Eric in beatboxing. So like a vinyl being pulled and pushed to make a sound. Accidentally pulling out the grenade launcher in response to what you just wrote out is a very logical response in my opinion. Logical and terrifying.
Low day, huh?
My fucking god. The amount of doors I have to get through currently is bothering me.
You're a deft hand with a magnet. There it is. Just...
Prayer beads.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
I'm gonna go just give this another second. I'm gonna go back in there and go snap up a couple things. Don't mind me. My NPC names take 7 to 10 business days to think of. At our session, I'll have exactly how you pronounce Eric. It sounds like Eric. Ganea weaves, otherwise known as Geneva. Sir Joynia Weaver.
Great work. Hold it right there. What do you think you're doing?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Just don't complicate my job, okay?
It really did reset. That's busted as shit. I love it. Also, you shouldn't have even known I was in here. Why is my groundbreaker? Why did it decrease? It shouldn't have decreased. Oh. Leave me alone. I'm out. Bye. Doug Dimmadome Raskin. Leonard Forrestal, my name is Doug Dimmadale Dimmadome. Hello, Felix. What the fuck are you doing here? Given the bags here, I'm assuming you want to come with us?
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
What can you do?
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
All right. Consider this your interview.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Tell me about your grades. Do it. What's the value of pie?
It's delicious.
Oh god, he's an
Mock
idiot.
apple pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
I had to be the one to ask Felix. And Felix like, yes, I'm not that type of Felix. I'm like, oh yeah. Ad start in seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and go on a little break here. Go stretch my legs. When I come back, I'll read that message.
Till you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Until you find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Until you find your way back home. I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Like for them just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Like for them just a time, just like another season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Like for them just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Like for them just a time, just like another season. Come my way this season.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep
Jack it up. Jack it up.
Haha! I'm back. If you did miss if you were long gone, I probably would just text. I would probably just shoot you a message instead. Let's see. It's weird to hear that you need to have a 94 to have an A in a class versus a 90 to have an A in a class. But yeah, no, you're gonna get these done. 92 in English, or 92.7% in English, solid as shit. CNA 92%, awesome. 94 and 92 I'm gonna say is awesome, but I do in fact understand you have to have 94. It's state law. Fuck state law. There needs to just be a national. 90 is an A, 80 is a B, 70 is a C. Fuck. When I was finishing up high school, I had a friend that was in a different state, and they were telling me about their scores in class. And they were like, they got 100 on several things, and I was like, that's good. And they said, well, actually, that's just a B. And I was like, excuse me? And they were like, yeah, points go up to like 130. And I'm like, excuse me? That doesn't make sense. So I'm sitting here confused about how grading works there. I'm also confused about how grading works here a lot of the time too. But you know, let's not get into all of that right now. Grading's weird. I'm from Texas. In Texas, it's, 100 is an A plus. It's a healthcare class. A specific class you need to be at 80% to pass. It's state law about healthcare studies. No, okay. That makes sense. I'm not saying that like that you need to like that doesn't make sense. I'm just saying like the general of a 94 being a A versus just a 90 being an A makes me upset. Anything below 80 is a fail. Okay. I understand that grading curve when it comes to the more important like teaching classes or classes being taught. Like you wouldn't want a rocket scientist to walk out of or a person trying to become a rocket scientist walk out of, their science major with a D. Especially not if, those numbers are going to heavily or involve the lives of people going into space. In the same aspect, this. You wouldn't want a nurse to, get a D, consider that a technical pass, walk out, and then when a doctor or when a patient is like, oh, here's my history of things. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and get you over here. Let's go ahead and get a little, let's go ahead and get your temperature taken. And I'll have a doctor with you soon. Versus, the response should have been, oh, you've had a history of this? Okay, you don't need that. You need to be sitting down like this. You need to be, let me go ahead and go get you a cup of water, take your temperature right here, and I'll go ahead and try to get this a little more urgently done. Fast heart pounding. I mean, it's really good to know for a fact that my nurse would be able to even remotely go, oh, these symptoms sound familiar. Let me make sure I quickly do research to remember, is this what I think it is? So they can go, oh shit, yeah, you need a doctor. Let me go ahead and get you one really quickly. Instead of just going, okay, we'll go and get you a doctor soon. And knowing for a fact the ER is backed up by like 4 hours at minimum. I will say though that I did take a Quizlet's study packet test, and without studying, I got an 85. So I think that's. Oh, good. So you handle. Okay, good. So you take some nursing like I did psychology. That's scary. Oh, gotta go back to game time. There we go. You gonna go ahead and fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Alright, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
I'll see you on the ship, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
I'll go inside. 2 final exams to work. Yeah. Rip you, but at the same time, I believe in you. You got this. I had a dream last night that I was in high school and I kept just not taking classes and failing over and over because I just didn't want to do it because I was burnt out. Woo! Yeah.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Thirsty. I am all for Dad's idea.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Sounds like Friday you'll be knowing about your results. You can tell us Saturday and Dad is buying you pizza Sunday. I don't make the rules. I just gleefully enforce them.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Put the gun away. Oh, you have the OSI pyramid now. Cool. Where are the prayer beads, though? Oh, you also have those, too. I was curious to know if I stole them, if they'd come into here. And they did. And I'm pleased with that. Pardon me while I steal some of your ammo. It's also good to know that some of the things I just take will just wind up in people's rooms, because that's what they like for... Wow, you really were just... You really like stickball. Jesus, you really like stickball. Tossball. Calling him a jock would not be very nice, and you are just staring at a wall. Poke.
Something on your mind?
I want to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Do you have experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
You weren't joking about being a pirate.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Wait, you want to look like a pirate?
Gotta advertise your business somehow. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
As long as you know, I've never been much of a rule follower.
Makes two of us, Captain.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if you're not.
Ugh. So you never know what you're getting.
Exactly. That's what makes them fun.
Inventive.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Personal?
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Is Space Hospital supposed to be General Hospital? You're AB negative? I don't know what blood type I am. Smiley face. It makes me very upset because every time I've tried to get my blood type, no one ever like gives me the results of my blood type. And I've been trying to get my blood type for every time I've gone to have my blood drawn. Yeah. No. I just literally just checked it. So I was like, is it? No, it's not. You'd have to do a genetics testing specifically to type your blood, find your blood type. Okay. I remember I was asked the question in like elementary school about what my blood type was, and I was like, I don't know that question. I don't know that answer. How would you know? And some people said, well, sometimes it's just genetic. So maybe you just have your dad's blood type. I'm like, what's my dad's blood type? And I was then told my dad's blood type was O, and I was like, oh, cool. I know that in places like Japan, they know their blood types a lot more because for them, things like blood type are much more tied to the concept of how we do what's that word? What's the how we do horoscope here in the States. Because some people's blood types just don't get along with others, essentially. She doesn't know what hers is. At least the last time I checked with her, she doesn't know what it is. She does not like blood things.
Oh, come on. That stuff's boring.
Like, you're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Okay.
No complaints here.
Oh boy, I've got a list of you fuckers now. Ellie. Oh boy, you've got it. You were not kidding. I'll start with you, Felix. You've got a fucking... Okay. Alright, let's get you... stuff that'll help with what you've got already. So let's start you up with this. And then for our helm... Ellie, you seem to be a lot more... Hold on. Felix, what's your... Okay. Ellie, you seem to be a lot more on the one-handed everything. So let's see what we can get you. Those tech skills, solid. But let's see if we can get you anything better. I'm gonna have to give that one over to our body. No, she's got the one-handed melee shield. I think it's bad. I really want to just put the fucking goggles on her because I'm like, looks cute that way. And Vicar Max, you're weird as is. Block, melee weapon skills, +5. You can just keep the one helm for now. We'll get you some better armor later. Let's see. Specifically AB. R, so I can guarantee my kids aren't O, and they would be R, Josiah's R, or R. But if he's R, they aren't negative blood type. Blood types are weird. Not really, but whoa, I did. That's more than I was aware of. That goes Outer Lands. Well, we've got a few new people. We've got Ellie and Felix now. They both just want to get off this rock, and I fully get it. Oh, I can do tier 3 with you guys? Did not mean to fully do that. Mysterious bottle of hooch. There's a dartboard now.
If I have to listen to one more bloody tossball tournament, I will go mad. Or short circuit, rather.
I only feel slightly bad. It's good figuring out blood types.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
More hydration. Oh. Tasty. Alright, where's Tosswall boy? Is he hiding out somewhere? Because our fair doctor... Actually, everyone is hiding. Everyone's not here. Where is everyone? Oh, there's Felix.
Good to see you, boss.
So how'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Ha ha ha, you're funny. And you're raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
You were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
How did you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Right. Tossball stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
I'll leave that up to you. I don't have either of those at 25, so nope. Both of them are slightly lower than that. Rung leech is diabolical. That's right. It's true. Actually, you know what? Hayes, I'm going to message my mom right now and see if she knows her blood type. All of you are O positive. Well, good news is... I was told growing up that I was O negative, though. Oh. What it is, I can do a quick on it and give you your positive blood type, possible blood types. Oh boy. This is like... okay, this has the exact same feeling as me asking Shifty what a Pokemon is. Or like him going, hey, give me a number and I'll give you exactly what Pokemon you know it is. Just because it's like, ah, yes, this is his hyperfixation, so I know what I know for a fact he can get that answer like that. And knowing for a fact that you are like, yes, science. I'm just like, Yep, I know. When she responds, if she responds. If we have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Probably in a prison cell. Probably true. I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
I was curious to know if they would give me any, like, character-specific missions. They haven't. That's okay. Some people, however, are in fact There's Parvati.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
That's a very, very interesting way to say that statement. I like that. Is the ship about to blow up?
What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Yeah, no, that's what's going on right now. I'm like, teehee. That's what I was looking for. I'm like, I want updates on this. Comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked.
Yeah.
I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart.
She is adorable.
Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
No, we're not going with number 2. We'll get to that in a second. Then give her a generic dainty nose and her mouth goes a little crooked. Yeah, she, when you get really good at doing something like character creation, you then start to see really tiny subtleties. Like, for a long time with character creation, my entire thought process was generic when it came to, like, face. Because I don't look too deep into people's faces for, like, things that set people apart. Like, not too much anyway. But as I've gotten into doing more and more character creation, I can actually see, like, the small changes. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, her nose looks a little, you know, a little bigger. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, that's a little more in my head. It's cute. I don't care. I want to grab her cheeks and pinch them and pull them because I think it'd be fun. And then I'd probably tell her I'm sorry. I just had to do it once. Sounds like she might like you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it.
Aww.
It's been a problem in the
Are
past.
you Ace?
The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
You're about the warmest person I've met.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that.
Oh god, you're opening it in my
Right.
presence? Oh god.
Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel. Who's Isabel?
Everything okay?
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
I heard were.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Great idea. Drinking solves everything. Legitimate statement. Drinking was not the first thing that came to mind. Fuck that. My answer would in fact be generally 3, 5, and then 2. Because 4 would be my always thought. Drinking doesn't solve problems. But wouldn't it be easier to just call to her?
Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Okay. I'll take you to get a drink.
Remember, items in the hold may shift during takeoffs and landings.
All this crew and only 2 bathrooms? Yikes. Nope. Where the fuck is he? He walked past me earlier and vanished? Not in my room.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
No. Didn't mean to do that. Transfer. I wanted to look at armor pieces to see if any of them could be better. And the answer is not really, which is okay. Oh wait, I already found you. I forgot. I'm stupid. Yeah, okay. That's everyone. I've talked to everyone. We're good. Hard second. Tinker. Wait, modify. And this is everyone's weapons. That's neat. It's really neat. And this is everyone's armors. Okay, cool. Okay, if I could suggest anything, it would be that it would tell me who's wearing what. Like say like worn by blank, or up here worn by blank, or like here dash person name. Because I know a person's wearing it because it's yellow or it's blue. But whatever. Come on, Mom, respond. I don't think she's gonna respond at any point soon. Go get lunch. If she responds, I'll send you a Discord message. Like, genuinely, I'll just send you a Discord message. The helms aren't here. Helms can't be modified currently. Never mind. Let's see. This is what I'm wearing, and I've already upgraded this a little bit. But I want to make sure everyone gets a little bit of something. So, for our close range friend, we're going to give him... not tech stuff, that'd be stupid. The ability to essentially hurt people when they hit him. For our one-handed... no, this is Vicar. Right? That's our two-handed wonder. That's our stickball player. This is Vicar. I need to actually swap his armor out. And hers... that was a cat. Us next. Got it. Okay, never mind there. Looks like our tabby Ash. Still can't believe Nix was a boy. Yeah. I also still can't believe Nix was as small as he was. Isn't anymore now. Nix was this small. Now Nix is this big. I can throw him across my... I could hold him like this, and he would just slink over my shoulder and just be like dangling with no problem. Vicar, you stay here because I don't want you to get caught. And Felix... I'll bring Ellie along. He is a big boy. He is massive. Which reminds me, I forgot to say this. I have properly got my Blue Sky working now. If you want the link for that, it's down below. Just to make sure that it's known that it's actually my page, I made sure my first post there was that fucker. And then I got 5 likes from different, from varying cat liking, things. Didn't expect any of them. It was fun.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo.
Kiddo finally made his letter to Santa, and it's super cute. Oh!
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
He better have put at least one picture in there. One hand-drawn picture about what he wanted.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
For the following story.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert.
I don't drink.
Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
I have now been made aware that someone made a Blue Sky. Hold on. Follow back. There we go. Very detailed on what he wanted. Excellent. Okay. You said you don't like the smell of beer, so how about wine?
Oh, wow. You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
Don't
Good
chug.
choice for getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Aww. Ad start in a minute. I'm gonna actually extend that for another 5 also. Whenever I see people drinking wine, I go, man, I really want to get into making mead. Here, dear Santa, I've been a good boy and good big brother. What I want for Christmas is Battle Cat plushies, remote control car, new chair, trouble, sorry, a cat case for my phone with a stand, Bluey playset, Josiah Jr. Aww. Does he want a gaming chair or does he just want a chair? Because a fold-up chair is like $20, but a gaming chair? I get it. I get it, little man. Generally or specifically? Did I click out?
I mean,
Yes.
just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Start by telling me what about her message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
He has a desk because of his room. He can't get a chair for his desk. It's right next to the couch, so he can sit on the couch while playing the PS5. Solid, solid, solid. What did she write in the message? You didn't say that.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
What is this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Let's get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
That bottle does say water.
This is just about to get fun. Shush you.
Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
There's an easy way to get all those answers to all those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Well, first and foremost, relationships aren't supposed to be all physical. It is entirely possible to be in a relationship without it being all physical. It is also entirely possible to be in a relationship and be entirely ace. Like, you know, I want nothing to do with sex or sex-like things, and then slowly turn into I want to try it. Because, again, that's also a part of affection. People can change, you can change, she can change. That's part of human nature. You need to give it a chance. Now I'm going to read the options. So, are you afraid of being rejected?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Yeah. Everyone is, no matter their quirks.
Huh. I'd never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rosish colored goggles talking. To be strong like her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best
Ad
self
start
for
in
her.
a minute.
A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just, wow, so much to think about.
So you gonna ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
What does the booze tell you? Do not ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
I wanted the next thing to just be, now walk Pavardi all the way down and have her go talk to June. Fine. Come on, Sapphire Wine.
Rizzo's lemon pizza. Your whole family tonight.
Rizzo's slap wine. Slap your whole family tonight. Oh, I had to start it. Shit. Forgot. Alright. After this finishes loading, I'm gonna go and go to the little BRB. BRB coming up soon. Da-na-na-na-na. And I'll probably go for another hour, maybe hour and a half, and then I'll stop. Alright. BRB! I am saving, so give me a second too. Save done. Alright, cool. Woohoo! Do I need to go talk to Parvati now? Oh no. Madam.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear it.
I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
I like to. This is not to ask for spoilers, but we'll be drinking again tonight. I essentially just like, can we get to the end of this? No. All right, not so bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Aww. Yeah, no, I clicked on your thing and I was like, oh god, that's a lot of emotes. Oh boy. Solid. So Julie does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's completed quest? Okay. Let me look at something else here. Let's see, Roseway. Monarch. Roseway. This needs repairing. And Groundbreaker. Cilio. Okay, let's start with getting us a new crewmate, which is essentially we're going to Roseway, right? At least we're gonna try.
Welcome
Hey,
back,
Ada.
Captain.
I haven't talked to you
How
for a
can I
minute.
be of assistance?
Give me all the information on everyone. Tell me now. Kidding.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Okay.
Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
Are you sad when you remember him?
No, I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died.
How?
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results.
It's called trust.
He asked me to trust him.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to trust people. If you can't trust people, it's a whole other can of worms. Eres so sassy. I'll stop, but only because you asked me to. Consent is key. Alright. Hephaestus. So Terra 2 is where we need to go. Oh, I gotcha.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Yeah. Get out. Oh, damn, I accidentally killed you. Sorry about that.
A word, Captain?
Sure.
This Roseway business smells.
Well, yeah.
Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Maybe.
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Fair. Could be a trap.
I'm counting on it.
Me too.
Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
I can stuff in his lockers now. Cool. Yeah, that happened for a second there. Same group, Ellie and Parvati? Yep. Let's go. Welcome to Roseway, question mark? Down by the bay? Where the water?
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Cool. Need captain identification, apparently. Wait, what did that say? Identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Okay. I'm currently suffering from withdrawals, which is always great, you know? I don't really need weapons. I'm not really looking out for weapons here. I'm just kind of eyeballing what each vending machine separately has. So, one sec. So every time I take a hit, it's gonna hit me with Adreno, pet pills, which reduces my companion's cooldown timers, and something that gives me more body attributes for 30 seconds. Yeesh. So whatever goes here under Adreno is one of the 2 Adreno types. And then the consumables are just added consumables that just also follow in with that hard hit, because it pumps all of these into a single inhaler. We also weapon swap. I don't want to walk around with the grenade launcher anymore. Hardy pistol feels right. Okay. I'm gonna resist the ADHD urge to just like walk in a straight line over the mountain, and I'm gonna follow the path down.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
I was curious to know if that would work. Curious to know if you like hold E, which is the use button. If you like move it out of the way. Blew the literal fucking arms off of that one. And I know I didn't need the healing, but it removes the debuffs and it heals them. This might be what we're looking for, actually. I'm now concerned, because if they were this close to the town, is the town ransacked shit? Oh, fuck. Emery, I don't have food for you. Stop it. Stop searching. And Dad, do me a favor and burn the shrine. I'm not even allowed to mention the name Roseway. Oh. Sheesh. Yeah, Roseway's fucked. Oh boy.
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
I get it does more damage, but I like the feel better. Should I work on a sniper rifle? No.
Shouldn't we be looking into that distress call? Not that I mislike feeling the wind in my hair.
Yeah, no, you're right. I just want the alpha dead first over there. Or maybe... No, let's go ahead and take care of this. Oops.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Looks like we missed the fun.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
I guess to answer your question about where the security is.
Somehow, I'm not reassured, Captain.
Yeah, you and me both, ma'am.
So, what happened?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Said they broke loose? Did you have them caged?
Forget I said anything about that.
Well, what can you tell me about them?
Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating.
But do they taste like...
Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know?
Sure, who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
Good to know. Hey, I'm gonna leave now.
Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
They're opposing groups. Got it. Girls, if you'd both so kindly. Rude. Come on, Ellie.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
You must be Anton Crane.
I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Not from where I'm standing. What are you hiding?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
But why cancel the distress call then?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Okay, tell me what's going on, or I'll get a little talky myself.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Okay.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
I do in fact remember hearing something in the last area about the fact they're working on new forms of toothpaste based on some of the other living creatures. Please continue.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
Go on.
Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste.
So you never feel hungry. This isn't worth your life, though.
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well.
Appazap?
Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here.
What do you need?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Diet toothpaste sounds terrible, but it's supposed to be a toothpaste that suppresses your dietary need. That's what makes it worse. An appetite suppressant. Indefinite suppressant. Like, did I read that wrong? Hold on. The digestive system, we developed an additive which was subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Yeah, no, fuck that. Like, no. No. Remove the credence, receive the research, check. Should I handle your reputation problem as well?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Who?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors,
boy.
And I forgot him.
Oh boy. I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paper.
I can't say any of these statements, so I'm going to go work on this. Ladies. Yep, that's why I didn't say anything, because I'm like, you got nothing nice to say, say nothing at all.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
You're right.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
I'm not here to kill you.
Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then?
I appreciate you not going, okay, then fuck off. I genuinely appreciate that. That's a trope that I find funny, but find really irritating at the same time. I'm here to help. Someone sent out a distress call. Heard there's a bit of trouble and thought I'd check it out.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, if we got the carpet in there, it's just a minute.
The scientist seems to have forgotten you're there. Okay.
Of course, because I didn't. No, it's get this. Let's gotta put it in the power of 12, and of course that's the.
So what are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device, or trying to, anyway.
Do you know if you run a wire from your capacitor there, you can bypass the circuit and save a little power?
Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks.
Do you need a hand?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility.
I'm not feeding
As far as
you.
I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
Elaborate.
I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through Raptidon hides.
It's food time, and therefore he climbs me. He never wants anything to do with me otherwise. Except for when his mom isn't here, and he wants someone else. Yeah, I don't have my leg up, dude. Now my leg is up, and you'd be able to have a cipher spot here. Yes. Get comfortable. You're going to be here for a bit. Because I'm not stopping. Yet. Where's the facility?
Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab.
I'll see what I can find.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
No.
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Ladies. We need to leave to help the poor gentleman out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the building.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for another bar crawl, Captain.
You're not getting drunk. Come on.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe?
You seem eager to get rid of me.
I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort.
Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell the corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's.
You got time for a few questions?
Sure. Not like I get many customers.
So why is this place called the 17th Bar?
I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years.
How the fuck?
Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times.
How do you make money with so few people?
Technically, I'm not in business at all.
What?
Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities through unofficial back channels. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed.
Understood.
Sure. You need something to clean raptidon blood out your clothes?
I mean, that'd be nice. Purple berry liqueur sounds nice. So does vodka orange. And purple berry wine. I'm going to buy all of these things. I have enough money to buy you out of everything you own. I'm gonna do that. You no longer have anything. You can suffer. Sell all junk first. Then I'll sell this, that. That's the fancy one. That. 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 That.
I told you, you're staying put.
You're not listening. We can stop this.
Only thing stopping them beasts is high caliber kinetics.
If we close the vent shaft, we can contain them.
You're a funny looking fucker.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Where were you when the outlaws attacked?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
Dedicated to your work?
Sure. Loyal company fella. That's me. Auntie knows best. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
Or possibly headed that way.
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations, personal situations, where you might want to enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No. I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
Does it work?
The results are outside the margin of error. Technically.
Don't like technicalities. Cut to the chase.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Okay. Anton told me about the other one.
Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like, squeeze coal into diamond type. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
How do you suppose that stuff's used? Do you drink it, or is it like perfume? I'm not interested, just curious.
Hard guess, probably a perfume.
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the highest rate of foot goals per game.
But if you cross-reference with the skills of the opposing team, his hand goal rate plummets.
What?
Lunsford plays worse against better teams. Blankenship plays better.
Move along.
Hey.
Sorry, you both have names instead of just being, you know, general this or that. Hey, that's my neck. You keep your hands down there. Don't need you accidentally deciding you want to clamp on my fucking throat, dude. Emerald City vibes.
I got 500 bits on the Darlings taking the finals this year.
The stats are better on
Emerald City as in the Wizard of Oz Emerald City?
Oof. If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
Oh boy. That scares me. In a good way. Ad start in 5 minutes, and about that time I'm probably gonna stop for the day. Because if you have noticed, my shirt keeps coming down because this chucklefuck is sitting right here pulling my shirt. He only does this when he wants food. Pavardi, what type of gun do you... Yeah, that's right. No, you use one-handed stuff. Never mind. Faux window. Adds beauty and verisimilitude. Yep, that's a word. To your front, to your home. That was the most fey word I think I've heard in a while. Wow. Like, it sounds like a made-up word. I don't know if it is. Just know it kind of gave me a headache to read. Hephaestus. Louisa, have you heard of Epic the Musical? Oh boy, I've got something I'm gonna send you on Discord later. It's gonna rock your socks. If you like musicals, anyway.
Hope he's okay.
System.
Alright. Mach 2s are stronger. By a lot. I mean, if you're gonna get him, go ahead and just get him. Thor's hammer. Oops, wrong armor, or wrong weapon. Whoa. Oh, Ellie's down. I did not realize Ellie was down. Oh good, I'm being jumped on all ends by everything in the room. Alright, cool. Oh, fuck you guys. Sit down, Fido. Oops, did not mean to puff that one. No. I like robos.
I won't tell.
Good. Is this now the question is the robot around the corner or did I leave it? No, I did. Okay. Do not have robophobia. Stop. Stop. Stop reaching for my neck. That's not very nice. Alright, save game here. Boop. Boop. Alright, we're good to go. Now the question is, who do we have we can go ahead and go raid? Amory. Nope, you're not getting on my desk, buddy. Down you go. I have to make sure if I'm going to drop them that their feet are touching the floor first. I don't have to do that, but, you know, it is in fact a nice thing to do. Al is live.
Yes. Bit of a treasure hunter, if you get my drift.
Al is currently in the process of playing some Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And you know what that means we do. We go raid. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming. Thank everyone for showing up today. Stick around for the raid. Say hi to Al. And when Al is done with, you know, when Al is done, maybe if you're still in the chat, then you might be able to follow through with another raid. But again, thank you everyone for coming. Good afternoon, good day, whatever time it is, day for it is for you. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay hydrated. Good night, everyone. Or whatever. Yeah. Good day.